Waiting for people. Hey, Dandy. Hey, Soft Reset. Hey, Lake Atman. Hey, Chibi. No chili, Dandy. No goddamn chili. Hey, Horror. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Fernanda. Hey, PK. Hey, Shucks. Hey, Zombie Queen. I haven't seen you in one of my lives in a bit. Hey, Houston. That sucks, PK. We'll see, Chris. And Dandy, no. Never going to stream either of those games. Hey, Sean. Hey, Lisa. Been busy? No? That's probably good. Soft Reset, I have never watched any reactions. I don't give a shit. Hey, GSD. Headed home from work? Oh. Oh. Hope you have a nice evening. Hey, Boomer. Getting food at Sonic? Cool. Never eaten at a Sonic. I don't even know if we have Sonic in Canada. I have no idea. Chris, my boyfriend Dungeon. Yeah, I figure for whenever I'm streaming games, like doing a live stream, playing a game, I figure put myself on camera. For actual Let's Plays, hey Anna, how's my hair? Too long. It's way too long at this point. I needed to get it cut a year ago. Hey Anna. Hey Hot Mess. Hey Sarah. Yeah, for hey Shadow. Lost Power. Yeah, that's never fun. Yeah, for my Mass Effect Let's Plays, for example, those I keep myself off camera because I figure game like that show as much of the thing as possible. No idea, Dandy. Okay, I know I can't get her to do it. I can get her to do it, but meh. Is it hot? It wasn't too hot. Hey Nick. But yeah, so for my Mass Effect Let's Play or whatever game I do after Mass Effect, most likely I'll keep my cam off. Though I don't need to think about that for a year at this point. My health card, yes, Chris, I do need to get that done. Still looking for a job? Not really. I need to look for one, even just some shitty part-time job. I should get one, but hey, Roxanne. Maybe. I have not started HRT yet. No. I wouldn't be comfortable doing that reset. That's not something that I would be comfortable with at all. Hey, Harleen. Hey, Icebrink. Hey, Zeph. Hey, Sarah Jane. I do have speaking of Let's Plays, I do have this really vague dream of like doing a let's play of all the main Final Fantasy games. Hey, Ugly Hobo. Hey, Piggy. Hey, Dana. Specifically, like any remastered versions, I'd be doing those. Native, I maybe, but it's with the bald spot. It's I do not do Twitch now. I've got like a skullet shit going on right now. If I were to do a Final Fantasy thing, I would start with 1 and work my way up. Dr. Fossey got COVID. It's going around. Hey, Tango. The fajita beef anyway. It was good, but it filled me up unusually quickly. I guess I just had no appetite that night, yesterday. So I didn't actually end up eating all that much of it. Yeah, like there's a part of me that does kind of want to do like start with Final Fantasy 1 and this just go all the way through. I don't know that I'll ever do it. It's a lot of it was. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever actually do that. But Final Fantasy Online, nah. Pass. Three was pretty fun. I honestly don't remember if I've ever played 3. I know I played 4. I feel like I played 3. I think I played 3 on the DS. Pretty sure. Small to pay. Yeah, I should. Ocarina of Time for this. Yeah, Ocarina of Time is a great game. Any new movies you want? Not really. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm still looking forward to watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. Chocobos. They're called chocobos, native. The yellow birds. They're chocobos. Hey, Annette. Hey, waiting. Kingdom Hearts 3 is an abomination. Never played any Kingdom Hearts games, so I have no opinion on them. I did not know that, Ultra. Didn't Disney help out with Kingdom Hearts? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got a bunch of, it's made sort of in cooperation with Disney, I guess. It's got a bunch of Disney characters in it, which is sort of the key, like sort of the key draw. One of the key draws. The two main draws for the Kingdom Hearts games are Square Enix. It just makes really good RPGs. And then you got Disney characters. How many push-ups can I do? None. Lexi, I don't like going to. I'm not comfortable going to a theater right now. Never had a fist fight now. Hey, green bastard. Yeah, thing is, I don't want, like, watching a movie without popcorn just isn't the same. Like, where's the brown shirt? Dirty. So like I'd have to, Azar, having the mask on for the entire 2 hours or however long the movie I see is, having the mask on for the entire length of a movie would just be, I don't know, would make it less enjoyable. Can I? Because mask. Need the mask. Could I beat another man to death if my life depended on it? Probably not. Hey, Melly. Ugly Hope. I mean, depends how many people are in the theater, but I don't know if there's I don't know if there's still a mandate, but I sure as hell don't go out with a mask. Hey, Ageless Beauty. I've never played Kingdom Hearts, Sean, so I have never listened to any of the music. Hey, Lasagna. I mean, I'm sure the music is fantastic. I mean, Square Enix knows how to make video games, and hey, secondhand snake. They always get great composers, so I'm sure the music in Kingdom Hearts is amazing. Just never had any interest in the games. My favorite movie theater, popcorn. Got to be popcorn. Jimmy, Asperger's. My understanding is that Asperger's is no longer actually recommended, or no longer not recommended, but no longer a diagnosis. Asperger's is no longer used. It's just autism spectrum. No chocolate. For a movie, I just like popcorn for chocolate, or for a movie. I like popcorn for a movie. Chris, no, not that TV. It was just a spare TV that Chantel had in her bedroom, which she never watched. The bigger TV that we keep downstairs, that one we still have. Waiting, no. FromSoft is not something that I have any interest in playing. Awesome green bastard. Did I do anything? Not really. Ziploc bag of beef jerky and sneaking. Nah, I don't really like beef jerky. Chantal on the spectrum? I don't think so. I don't believe that Chantal is on the spectrum. She doesn't really seem to have any. She doesn't really seem to have all that many of the. Hey, Susuke. She doesn't really seem to have all that many of the indicators of autism spectrum. That was just a dunce. Exactly, Dandy. Ugly Hobo, yeah. Yeah, Bill Maher. Bill Maher's a reactionary old bastard. Do I ever fear getting gout? I do now. Hey, Ella. Yeah, Bill Maher. What I would say about Bill Maher is that he has not changed his politics in 30 years. Seen a video of people beating up a drag queen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was shitty. Yeah, he does need to go. Yes, Chef CC, I love Star Trek. Yeah, Bill Maher does need to go away. He's an idiot. I'm aware, Iced Brink. Out of touch boomer, exactly. He's a Republican now. Like, Bill Maher has basically shifted to become a Republican as he's gotten older. Dave Watson? I am absolutely okay with people protesting outside Supreme Court justices' homes. He's not a Republican because he's invested in the game. There's a Strange New Worlds, loving Strange New Worlds. Like, he's invested in politics as sport. So he's a Democrat because that's his team. It doesn't matter, like, political beliefs at this point don't even fucking matter to him. He's a Democrat because that's his team. That's the team he chose 50 fucking years ago. That's the team he chose when he was probably a teenager. He decided, I'm going to be a Democrat. So He's still a Democrat. But in terms of his politics, he's getting pretty fucking Republican. He's getting very conservative. So yeah, it's like soft reset. Here's my take on uh, protesting at Supreme Court justices. The Supreme Court ruled that it is okay to protest outside the homes of doctors who provide abortions. So fuck that. Fuck the court then. If they think that's okay, then it's totally okay to protest outside their houses. Here's another thing. The Supreme Court very recently decided that, very recently ruled that Border Patrol has the right to break into people's houses, even without warrants. Let the Supreme Court have the same sense of peace and safety that they have ruled that everyone else in the country has, which is fucking none. The Supreme Court wants to be protected because they're rich. There's this view that the rich and powerful deserve all the fucking protection humanly possible. Everyone else, fuck them. Regular people, no, they don't deserve peace and protection. No, peace and protection, that's for the rich. That's for the powerful. So, no, fuck the Supreme Court. Protest outside their homes, absolutely. Wave Ultra, yes. Trans people have been allowed to serve openly in the Canadian military for a good few years now. They were able to serve for a good few years before they were able to serve in the U.S. military. Bill Maher tried to get an interview from the New York Times and they apparently turned it down. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Never listen to the right stuff now. Hey, Karma. Because, I mean, the New York Times will interview any fucking asshole. Friend who was trained to get kicked to the U.S. military. Yeah. What I find... Here's the thing that I find ridiculous about the Republican opposition to trans people serving openly in the military. Like, they talk about, like, oh, it's, we can't experiment, we can't do some experiment with the military. It's an experiment. Israel doesn't just allow trans people to serve openly. Israel actually, like, has mandatory military service. So trans people in Israel serve in the armed forces. And the thing is, Republicans will praise Israel's military. And yet, apparently, think that they're just an idiot. Needs and wishes of avocado. Yeah, I heard about Ben Shapiro specifically. Ben Shapiro being like, "Oh, Disney trying to indoctrinate our youth with the gay agenda," because apparently gay people fucking existing is a travesty as far as Ben fucking Shapiro is concerned. What a fucking asshole Ben Shapiro is. Just an idiot. High five and toxic. Not wrong. Yeah, he's just Disney is not anti-gay. Disney is pro-money. Um, Disney does generally try. Hey, Pulse Advisor, I can see your comments. Yeah, Disney, I will give them some credit. They do try. Not always particularly well, but they do generally try. Craig, I have no relationship with my father. Hey, Strawberry. You know, they do have some shows that have queer characters. Um, like Owl House, I think. I would remain celibate. Soft reset. I'm not interested in men. Do I have any skills at all? None. So yeah, like Disney, like they've had like Owl House, and they've had other shows that have had queer characters, and they're Thanks, Strawberry. They're starting to include gay characters in movies and shit like that. So they're starting. They do try a little bit. But the thing is, Disney goes where they see the money as being. Dandy, I've heard about him paying like what was it, a $3 million hush fund, which is wildly unsurprising, hilariously unsurprising. Likely Hobo. I don't know that I'm really missing out on them. Not the first deal for Vince, and it won't be the last. The guy Vince McMahon is a piece of shit. Ever get out and get a job and support myself? I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, I mean Vince McMahon has been a piece of shit for decades. Like just absolutely shitty person. So there's no scandal that can come out about him that will actually be surprising to anybody. Hey, Nancy. Have a good day. A lot of just time spent on the computer. Can make a living on my channel. I don't know, maybe. Self-worth doesn't equal net worth. I agree. Ugly Hobo. Yeah, and like that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Ugly Hobo, and it's not at all surprising. Boyfriend Fred got to his goal weight of 300 pounds. Oh, nice! Congratulations, Fred. Write a book. I don't have it in me to write, Nancy. I just don't anymore. So it's okay. Vince is an old man, but he's rich. Does fat shaming work? No. Fat shaming doesn't work for anybody. Do you like the robot as a companion? I don't know. Hey, cat. Make Red Library. I think I would. Could I be Vince on fight? Oh, of course not. All the fucking steroids Vince McMahon is on? Julia, we are going to eat out less. We are trying to eat out less. Hey, Gen Tonic. That didn't work at all. Exactly. My own bookshop. Nah, that is a lot of effort, and the market just isn't great for bookstores right now. Social media has turned people into robots in American. I mean, Not sure that. Not sure you can blame social media for the state of the U.S., but no plans to add chairman. No. Mencius, I don't really know. Hey, little nitty. Oh, I haven't even heard that there's a new Beavis and Butthead. Dave Watson. Saudi Arabia banned Lightyear for the gay kid. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Consider YouTube a job. I could if I actually made money here. I'm making like $200 or $300 a month. Tell them to sub to Fun with Caleb C. I'm not having trouble with my mom. My mom and I get along just fine. I have no opinion, Dandy. Brad and Eugene. One of the men was put on a leash in front of his dom. There were kids watching. Whatever. Honestly, like my thought on it is whatever. Ultimately, the kids aren't even going to care. Apple added the pregnant man. Yeah, nice. That's good transmask allyship there. Forgive my mother. Forgive my mother for what? I have a good relationship with my mother. Opinions on Chick-fil-A? They support anti-gay causes, so fuck them. How do I rate myself in attractiveness? 4 to 6, depending on the day and depending on how I feel at that at any given moment. I stand by it, Wings. Like, kids get messed up by so much shit as it is. Cowboy Bebop for these two. Miles Morales. I got Mystique up here. Princess Mononoke, Spirit Away, and a couple of Ariettes. Kids Google worse on the internet. Exactly. We live in a world where there is so much shit that fucks us all up. Hey, Rara. If I want to interview, what would it take? I don't know that. I don't know that I'd be comfortable with that, Sosuke. I doubt it, Dandy. I don't have the talent for that. We live in a society. Indeed. Oh, please, Wings. I just feel like seeing naked bodies is not the worst thing that can happen to a kid. Not the worst thing that will happen to any kid. Interview? I don't know that I'd be interested. I don't know that I'd want to do an interview. Yeah, like seeing a naked body is not the worst thing that can happen to a child by any stretch. Not the best thing. Fuck it. Most, you know, there are plenty of societies that have absolutely no taboos about nudity. It's only because Western society is so fucking prudish, especially North America. I mean, shit. I'm pretty sure even in the UK, female toplessness isn't seen as all that big a deal. Hey, yes, whale. Thank you. North America is just like ridiculously prudish when it comes to nudity. You haven't seen my naked 500-pound uncle then? I think I may have ADHD, but my parents won't accept that and just tells me to grow up. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. I mean, shit, kids are allowed to watch like some pretty violent media. How is that less acceptable than a pair of tits or a flopping dongle? You know? Oh hell no, Sosuke. I don't like being naked. I don't even like being naked when I take a shower. Okay, I am never comfortable naked. But but yeah, it's like children teaching kids to kill it. That's fucked up. Yeah, like it's kids are allowed to watch some pretty extreme violence. Yet a flop and dongle is supposed to be the thing that is the thing that's supposed to like just traumatize them for life. Come on, come on. You know a kid. You know how a kid will react to seeing a penis flopping around? They'll laugh because penises are funny. Dicks flopping around are inherently funny. Okay. Proof God is dead. Happy to help. More doom. Oh hell no, close. Like I said, I do not want to show my body to fucking anyone. I don't even like looking at my body myself. Would like to see more flopping dongles. Exactly. Predator? Of course not. Hey, not cherry blossom. Daughter should not see her dad naked. That's wrong. I mean, no child. Again, I think it's that still feels like a like I say that like no child wants to see their parents naked, but again, there's tons of societies where that happens and they don't give a shit. It's just a weird Western and particularly North American prudishness. Ice brink? Nah. people are bread. I mean, that feels weird. Like breastfeeding until 7, that feels. Hey, Amanda. I suppose, like, to a certain extent, it's one of those things where I I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pediatrician. I don't know if it's good for them, but it feels like it's probably not a good thing to do. As a kid before internet, we had to get our floppy bits from National Geographic. Yep. Kissing cousins. Problem with that is, yeah. No, Conrad, I did not. I have not ever said that. Hey, Irishman. Breastfed all three of my boys. Grade 7 seems too old. Yeah. I mean, I figure like by 3 or 4. I'm not a pediatrician. I don't know. Strikes me that like by 3 or 4, really, is probably when like most women should like not be breastfeeding anymore, or when kids should not be breastfeeding anymore. Yeah, and maybe earlier. I don't know, but by 3 or 4, probably shouldn't be happening anymore. Probably, I figure. But what do I know? My favorite genre to read. I like fantasy, Carly. Conrad, I have no idea when I stopped breastfeeding. No one feeds their 11-year-old a bottle, so who's giving their breast to one? Julia, I actually didn't shower today now. Why can't men breastfeed? It's by like 1.5. That's what I was thinking. That it's usually going to be earlier. Yeah, I was thinking that it's usually going to be well, much earlier. But you know, if they're going to be weird, then 3, 4, fine. Breastfeed up until 3 or 4 if you want to be weird about it. Beyond that is just really weird. My favorite fantasy book. Uh, I did really enjoy the Bone Witch trilogy. Small groups night. It usually is a celebrity. Men should be allowed to breastfeed. I mean, if they have the capability, then sure. Hey, Princess Consuela. Will I freeze my sperm before I transition? Hell no. Why the hell would I do that? I don't want kids ever. I'm 37 years old. I'm pretty sure that when I say I don't want kids, I mean it. Hey, celebrity juicer. Men can't lactate. Some trans men can. Tactical soap, nah. I use Irish Spring body wash. Do I still allow anyone to stimulate breastfeeding? Holly, I know I should get a part time job. Harry Potter? Nah. No, I always avoided Harry Potter because it was too popular. Yeah, I've got just that little bit of hipster douchebag side of me. A little bit of hype aversion. So Harry Potter was huge enough that it made me actively less interested in it. So I never bothered checking out Harry Potter. Uh, and then, of course, it turned out that J.K. Rowling is a turf. Can a trans man? Sosuke, for the record, Sosuke, trans man, trans woman, they're separate. They're separate words. Trans is an adjective, so it's not trans man. It's trans man. Just for the record, it's trans man as a single word is considered sort of incorrect. But to answer your question, yes, they can. They can. They're like there's the antagonist. They can and they do. You should liberate. Dumbledore is gay. Yeah, she revealed that after she'd finished writing the books. Well, after she killed him off, at a point where she probably where I figured that Conway, no. A trans woman can make a trans man pregnant. Like a trans woman who didn't have bottom surgery, who opted against bottom surgery, can make a trans man pregnant. It's okay to mess up pronoun. We're all amateur nouns anyway. Lord of the Rings. I liked Lord of the Rings, the books and the movies. Nah, that's cute, Janine. Irishman? Apparently. But even then, it took like until like the second movie before they started actually addressing it. Honestly, I'm kind of inclined to think that J.K. Rowling only revealed Dumbledore as gay, being gay. First of all, uh, I'm betting it was something that she hadn't even thought of before that. Is like, I'm betting that first of all, she did it for clout. Second of all, I'm betting she did it because she had no expectation that she would ever write the character again. Jen, I'm still using he, him pronouns at the moment. I'm not good at impressions, close. Irishman, my understanding is that she didn't make Hermione black. It was that there was like some stage adaptation going on of Harry Potter, and Black Girl was cast as Hermione, and she was like, "Well, I never said she couldn't be black." So it wasn't that she made Hermione black, as that basically that she said there's absolutely no reason that Hermione can't be black. Hey, Julie. Matt Walsh is transphobic. Oh, horribly transphobic. Siska. I mean, they does sort of mean third person. I'm okay, Julie. Thanks. So I heard, I remember that Irishman, and like people pointed out, and like people pointed it out to her, like people pointed it out at the time, like as sort of like a, you know, she means well, but did she read her own books? Oh no, I'm not going to play the new Harry Potter. Came home from church, cool. Plans for the weekend? Never. Ezra Miller, who is non-binary, so when talking about what kind of trash Ezra Miller is, it's important that we acknowledge that they are non-binary trash. They're a trash envy, not a trash man, a trash envy. What am I playing now? Still going through Mass Effect. Some religions more transphobic than other religions. Probably. Do I find J.K. Rowling attractive? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. What I would say is that there are countries that are more transphobic than others. That a lot of Raksha. Currently, I'm on Mass Effect 2. Currently, most of the Islamic majority countries are still very much transphobic. Not necessarily because Islam is inherently more transphobic than Christianity, is just the countries with Islamic governments tend to be more strict in general. Piss and vinegar, again, they've been seeing an 18-year-old. But yes, yeah, Ezra Miller's shit. Ezra Miller's a shitty ass person. One was interested in me from online. I mean, I'm on Twitter. Aren't great replacement theorists also transphobic? Yes. Transphobia does factor into the great replacement bullshit. Your partner came out 2 years ago. Oh, congratulations to them. How's Chantal doing? She's okay. Yeah, so I heard Irishman. Yeah. Ezra Miller, honestly, just fucking trash. Throw that fucker in prison. Hey, Express. Uh, I mean, I have no idea what the next cooking video will be, but I do still want to do one every Tuesday. Look at the Soviet Union towards gay people. Yep. It's clear Ezra is very mentally unwell. I don't know about that, but it's clear that Ezra is a douche. You know, it's pretty clear that Ezra's a bad person. I don't think their mental health factors into that. Thanks, Ollie. Hey, Jimmy. Russia's that level. Yeah, yeah. Russia's very anti-queer. Mental health thing. Exactly. I don't even know who Christine Chandler is. Oh, Chris Chan, right? I don't know. I don't care. Once in a speech, he hates the gender norms of the West. Yeah, and it's worth noting that a lot of people on the right uh, have praised him for that because they fucking hate gay people too. That's sweet, Jen. I'm glad you're still together. Jimmy, it sucks that the woman hasn't been freed yet. She hasn't been freed yet, has she? And I can't help but feel like if it was a male basketball player, they'd already be free. I don't see why not, Jimmy. Go to a different country. I want to visit Scotland again. It's been forever since I've been to Scotland, so I'd love to get back to Scotland. Um, I don't really believe in hypnotism, Dave, to be honest. So yeah, I'd love to go back to Scotland. I'd love to visit Greece. Hey, Michaela. And I'd love to visit the Ghibli Museum in Japan. Yeah, I'd go to Scotland with Chantal. We're in Scotland. I mean, just the whole thing. But especially Edinburgh. And I'd especially love to. I'd love to visit Edinburgh during Fringe. I was in Scotland last year for the first time. Really nice. Nice. What do I want to do in Greece? Just see ancient shit. Yeah, see the Parthenon and other sort of ancient shit. Enter Chantal in the Highland Games. Went to North Korea and got caught stealing a pamphlet. How do you steal a pamphlet? Dave Watson, I do not. Burnt off my mouth pizza. Ooh, that's never fun. Is Grace Santiago? I think it is. My wife caught me sitting on my fishing pole. What should I do? I don't know that I can advise. Like, I'm not. I don't know anything about fishing, so I can't really give advice for that one. Government is anyway, Dandy. Thoughts on Mel Gibson and Blair Braveheart? Never watched Braveheart, but they probably could have gotten a better actor. I neither know nor care, Sosuke. Oh, you gotta go, Jen? Okay. Uh, okay. Bye, Jen. What did I have for dinner? Uh, just some fried chicken. Would I ever date an American? If they lived in Canada, sure. Do I like superhero movies? I do, although I haven't watched past couple. I haven't watched the last Marvel movie. Still on my Disney boycott bullshit. Don't know Sam Hyde. Max Rockstanky. Wrong with Mel Gibson. The accent. Do I watch DC? Not really now. No, I haven't watched any DC stuff in forever. Could I apply for disability? I mean, probably. Hey, Reaper Girl. I did previously give money to Disney, Dave. I used to watch Disney movies. I used to watch. I got Disney Plus, and now I don't. I used to go to Marvel movies in the theaters. Now I don't. Kinda, Livy. Yeah. Never go to a dictatorship. Never go to a country that's under a ridiculously strict dictatorship. That's the moral I take away from it. Renton, Washington. Yeah, I'll pass soft reset. I would rather not travel anywhere that doesn't have universal healthcare. I'm not giving up my universal healthcare. Go to North Korea. I mean, it seems like a lovely country in terms of the geography, but not while the Kim family's in charge. Not while it's a brutal dictatorship. That'll throw anybody in prison without warning. Subway sandwich for dinner, cool. One day, only if they lived in Canada, lasagna. Oh, welcome back, Jen. Yeah, I'm not moving to the U.S. I'm not dating somebody I can't see. Saudi Arabia? No. No, I would not live in Saudi Arabia now. Setting aside the fact that it's just way too hot. Which countries have universal healthcare? Most of them, Michaela. Most countries have universal healthcare. Attracted to non-binary? Kind of depends on the person. Yeah, like in terms of developed countries, US is the only one that's like, no, we're going to have a system that costs more and has shittier results based on travel insurance. Yeah. Although, actually, speaking of US healthcare, I do think that Mark Cuban actually is a billionaire who's actually deserving some credit right now. Mark Cuban is funding a company that provides cheap drugs. Mark Dice, don't know about him. Yeah, I forget the name of the company or anything, but there's a thing that Mark Cuban is funding a site that allows you to buy prescription drugs for cheap, and it's really cheap compared to what they normally cost. He's not seriously. He's not funding anymore? Well, that's bullshit. Because it was something. It was the kind of thing that would literally save lives. I don't remember what it was called, Michaela. Come to work once and couldn't be fucked waiting for an X-ray, which would take 4 weeks, so just went private. Pulled up because fucker. All right, Mark Cuban's back to being first against the wall then. Cost plus drug company. Because yeah, like prescription drug costs in the US are obscene. They are absolutely obscene how much it costs to get prescription drugs in the US. It's just nonsense. It makes no fucking sense at all. I don't know. Usually daily lasagna and respectable sex. People die from diabetes. Yeah, because insulin is idiotically expensive. Well then, fuck Mark Cuban, ugly hobo. Fuck, that's disappointing. Thoughts on KFC? I do like their chicken. Yeah, it just honestly makes absolutely no sense how much prescription drugs in the US cost. It makes no sense at all. Travel to Egypt to eat at McDonald's. I mean, if I went to Egypt, I probably would eat at McDonald's because I'm a trash person. But I wouldn't go there just for McDonald's. Lasagna, both are good. How many times a month should I shower? I don't know. I figure every other day is fine. You know, every second day, it's fine. Pecan, it's this weird idea I have where people should be able to afford medication that's going to keep them alive. Wild idea, I know. Where, you know, people who like need a drug to survive should be able to have that drug without it fucking bankrupting them. Just ridiculous. You know, who would think that? Who would imagine that? Where life-saving medication is actually affordable. But clearly, you would prefer that people have to choose between medication. Clearly, you think people should have to choose between food and medication. You know, clearly that's your idea. That's your philosophy, which fuck you for thinking that, for having that philosophy. You you callous piece of shit. Hey, number 7. Walton Goggins. I don't know who Walton Goggins is. Paint my nails. My nails are too short. I have stubby little nails. Favorite color is red. Go outside. Chantel does want to start going for walks, for evening walks. Super chat. Yeah, that's the plan. is to do a upload a new cooking video every Tuesday. I'm not fucking broke, the con. Besides, helping one person does not solve the problem. How to make beef erroneous? Again, my nails are too short to get done. Like, there's nothing to do here. There's nothing to have done with these. I don't know that I'd want to record while walking. I support interracial relationships? Yeah, of course. Yes. Yes, they absolutely should. Anunnaki. Acrylics. I don't want long nails. Like, I don't want long nails. I find those. I don't know. I just don't like those things. Recast someone else? Probably. Just CGI Miller out and replace them with fucking anybody who wants to support interracial relationships. Racial supremacists, that's who. Sharking. I don't know what sharking is, and I'm not sure I want to know what sharking is. It sounds dirty. A white and a Jew interracial? I would say yes. I would say that qualifies as interracial. Taking a break from foodie or Vibs getting there. Nah. Walking in the mall. Dandy, I don't know that I have a favorite song from Repo. I have watched Repo: A Genetic Opera. I did actually watch that movie. No reason I wouldn't self reset. I don't remember any of the songs though. Yeah, I would say that a white and a Jew counts as an interracial relationship because white supremacists would oppose a white person dating a Jewish person. Probably not, Sapper. Hey, Laura. I don't know who Ethan Ralph is, Jimmy. Like, I've heard the name regularly. I think I've had it explained multiple times who he is, and it never sticks with me. I honestly don't care about Ethan Ralph. You could tell me anything about him, I'll forget within 10 seconds. Obi-Wan, haven't watched it. Dude. That'd be tough. That'd be a weird situation. It'd be like it'd be tough to figure out what to do there. Yeah, I love Star Wars, but I'm not comfortable supporting Disney at the moment. When am I renewing my medical card? I'll need to go soon. Yeah. All right. If he's all right, then I am all in favor of him getting beat up. Do I prefer fat women or thin women? In between, I guess. Hollering or looking to holler? I don't know what that means. Casual dude. Uh, I mean, if you're watching it on Disney Plus, then yes. If you are streaming Obi-Wan legally, then yes, you are supporting Disney. And if you're streaming it illegally, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm not comfortable doing that right now. Blood and reparations for Native Americans? Absolutely. Totally in favor of it. Chantel is fat. She's absolutely fat. Yeah, it depends on the woman, Irishman. Have I made any friends lately? Of course not. Watched episode 2 for the first time today. Episode 2 of Obi-Wan or episode 2 of Star Wars? Would I date a skinny woman? Sure. No reason not to. A cup of itchy thick. I have. I haven't yet, Leon. I need to. I need to get around to watching it. Oh no, super chat. Not even. I'm making $200 or $300 a month. I'm making barely anything. I don't know, Liberace. Why do people like a big booty? I don't know. Because it looks healthy, I guess. I like big personality. Yep. That's some Ben Shapiro. He's an asshole. Would I date She-Hulk? Yeah, sure, why not? The issue is there's no way She-Hulk would date me. You know, she's gorgeous, she's smart, she's a successful lawyer. The fuck is she gonna see in me? Hell no. Come on. Hassan Piker, no idea. I did not see Dave Watson. I mean, I leave out that middle part, but yeah, spoiled brat, yeah. He does come across that way. Do I enjoy making desserts? I don't make any desserts. Harvey Birdman is the only superhero lawyer for me. There's a few superhero lawyers out there. Advisor? Because I'm trash. But I date Natasha Romanoff? Sure, why not? Though again, there's no way she'd be interested in me. Daredevil is that superhero lawyer. I do like She-Hulk. Especially because she's not like as a superhero lawyer, She-Hulk, unlike Matt Murdock, she doesn't like break the law in her crime fighting activities. My dating age range? I would say like 37 or like 30 to 45 is about what I'd be most comfortable with right now. Reaper, yes. She-Hulk is Marvel. I'm not going to be watching this. I'm not going to be watching She-Hulk. But I mean, I've been as a Marvel fan for a long, 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 long time. I've read a lot of Marvel comics. I know a lot about Marvel. So, yeah, I still have opinions on Marvel. Yeah, like Daredevil. When he goes out and investigates crimes as Daredevil and then uh, goes to court uh, and like handles those cases in his civilian identity while also like doing after hours investigations of it in his Daredevil identity. That is uh, both illegal and a violation of professional ethics. He's wrong. Like he's wrong to do it. What he does is bad lawyering. That's right, soft. So that's my issue with Daredevil as a superhero lawyer, is that he is actually uh, engages in professionally unethical behavior. She-Hulk, though, she's always professional. She follows professional ethics properly. Doesn't stop her from punching out supervillains, but she still respects the job. I absolutely respect Daredevil. It's just he just has shitty professional ethics. Yes, I did eat catnip. I had some fried chicken. You know, Daredevil, he's a solid hero. Jimmy, I am all in favor of reparations for them. She had better lawyer than Saul Goodman? Probably. It wasn't KFC now. Okay, bye, not Cherry Blossom. No to eating ass, Michaela. Irishman? Yeah. I would argue that, yeah, he kind of is. Daredevil's secret identity was exposed. All his case will be overturned. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like, I think technically, or maybe not all of them, but whenever his secret identity gets revealed, which does happen pretty regularly, because yeah, comic books, every story happens multiple times. I'm pretty sure that it would result in at least some of his cases having to be overturned and relitigated. Might be a little bit different because he's a defense attorney, or at least usually a defense attorney. That does make a little bit of a difference, but even so, I think it would cause problems. Favorite Yuri anime? I don't. I don't know that I've ever watched a Yuri anime. I haven't watched much anime in general. Um, Fuda. Fuda is women with dicks. Oh, love Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is one of the best games ever. I mean, I haven't been with a woman in years, Michaela. So I get a girlfriend, I'm sure I'll do oral. Mongolia or Hong Kong? I don't know. Mr. Van. Maybe, but yeah, that's before. Majora's Mask may have played better, but Ocarina of Time, I think, is still the better game. It's got just an incredible story. My least favorite province, Alberta. Hey, Spooky. Baldur's Gate. Never played Baldur's Gate. Don't think I ever will. Thoughts on Toy Story? I enjoyed the original Toy Story. Favorite chicken wing flavor? Uh, I think I prefer the drums or the flats. I think I prefer the flats, and usually just like barbecue. I have been to Alberta. The issue with Alberta is it's a very conservative province. Also, it's got like a dry heat that I don't really like. Hey, Julie. I know, Jimmy. Like it's like the only place in the world with no rats. Alberta and Alberta and Antarctica are like the only places in the world that don't have rats. What big cities in Alberta? Edmonton and shit. Calgary. Yes, thank you, Wave Ultra. And Jimmy. How's my day? Meh. Chantel live? Probably. Is she ever not? Calgary is where Wolverine was born. Near there, yeah, I think. Pretty sure. I'm okay not doing it, Michaela. I don't know what most of those words mean, Dandy. I don't hate America. I just think that your country I honestly I think you deserve better. My favorite animal? Cats. Thoughts on Quebec? Damn French. I'm kidding. Quebec's fine. Oh, hey, Julie. Squid Game, never watched it. The Great Reset. I don't even know what the hell that is. Get another kitty? I don't know. Probably at some point. No idea, Zooms. Day of the Rope. Red or blue pill? As I recall, the blue pill was estrogen, I think, right? So, right wing conspiracy theory? Hey, Marie. Favorite type of music? Just indie rock. Yeah, like the Matrix, the correct me if I'm wrong, but wait, which one was the one that you used to wake up? Was it the red pill or the blue pill that wakes you up? Because I've never actually watched The Matrix. Like, I've never actually watched The Matrix. Red pill wakes up. Okay. So, yeah, I think the red pill is estrogen, as I recall. Are you having problems? Ah. My Twitter. There's my Twitter. Yeah, it is angry. Yeah, it is Donald. Yeah, the red pill is estrogen. In fact, at the time the Matrix came out, estrogen came in a red pill. Like, literally. All right. Give me a second. I'll try to refresh.